It doesn't matter.
There's hair.
There is lots of hair. Hello.
Why, hello. Have you met my little friend? He is
I
very
can do
small.
something to your hair.
He also enjoys the pets, as I enjoy the pets. His name is Wendell, and he says hello in the blurriest fashion imaginable.
Yeah, you gotta do it where it doesn't focus on your face. Like, show the bird.
Oh yeah, front and center, front and center.
Show the
there
bird.
he is, there's Wendell.
Yeah, show the bird. Yeah, all angles.
Well, now I'm just as guilty as the sexy vampire movie. We saw some shit today. And it was sexy, question mark.
Question mark. Now I have to, old movie that I got from Blockbuster when I was 16 called Hunting Desires. Basically like softcore vampire porn.
Yeah, let's throw a clip on there right now. I'm sure YouTube's gonna love that.
Nope. No can do's. My editing is not that finessed.
We'll see what we can do. I mean, I can do maybe a regular shot, but I cannot blur out all the tits. There are many of the tits. Many.
I like how we just like started this by just rambling anyway.
Yeah. Did we have a concept?
Not really.
Okay, good.
Yep. It's basically just gonna be called completely off topic anyway.
Yeah, good. That's the throw up that title card, which we have definitely made and will definitely create later.
Nope.
I already forgot what you said, so that's gonna go great. Do we do an introduction? I don't know. I have not seen your videos. I'm a plebeian. Whatever that is.
I don't even introduce myself in my videos. I just say, hey, this is what I'm doing. But like, since we don't even really like, we're just fucking around anyway.
Hey!
Hey!
This is what we're doing.
This is Josh, by the way.
And this is Nicole. You probably already knew that.
No, they don't know my real name.
Fuck. Bleep.
Okay.
And this is Bleep.
No, my name is Nicole, but like, that doesn't really matter.
Alright, well, why do you get the fancy secret identity? And I get
I'm Mushroom Destroyer. Because you haven't made yourself an online persona.
That's true.
He's like the social media, like, he has accounts and then he just doesn't use them, sorta.
I posted onto Facebook once last year.
A profile picture?
No. That was the year before. You gotta leave him wanting more.
Yeah, I know. I saw your Facebook and it said 2016 for your profile picture. I was like, oh yeah, he wasn't lying. He really doesn't use this.
It means nothing to me. Everyone on Facebook is just dead to me. They mean nothing.
Am I dead?
I mean nothing.
Am I dead?
I didn't know you were on Facebook.
You know I'm on Facebook, dumbass!
That was a joke. Or it would have been if I didn't laugh maniacally as soon as you called me out of my bullshit.
You always make comments about how I have too many pictures.
Because you always show me so many pictures. Mostly of things on fire.
Yes, things on fire. Because I'm a hippie. I just randomly put this like this little hand in places.
It does feel nice.
It's like a very sensual sort of experience.
I mean, here, just at rest. Yeah, that's sexy. You can't even see it, just swallow it up. Like, can you tell what this is right now on the camera?
It looks like a rat's nest with some bones in it.
Right.
That's about right.
Yeah. Right. I'm ready for my close-up, mademoiselle. There it goes. There it goes. It's... Well, you got bones in my mouth.
Hey, you had my bone in your mouth?
It is too soon in the relationship for that. You gotta keep something sacred.
Is anything sacred?
My butthole.
For now. You don't even have a handful over here. Look at this. I got like 2 handfuls. You got... Sad.
I'll work on that. Look, I mean, if Stardom pans out, I can afford the implants.
He's already thinking about Stardom over here. I'm a no.
I'm just thinking about implants.
You just want to
just for the job you want, not the job you have.
Yeah, I don't think breasts really help in science. Actually, I think it's a deterrent.
I'm the scientist here. I'm the scientist here.
Women in science don't get treated well. So I feel
That's
like if
true.
you got implants, you would get knocked down a few pegs.
Here's the thing. I'm male presenting. And I would have boobs. These are two things which separately give you success. And I see nothing wrong with that.
Success.
Yes. Should I tell a dude with boobs story?
Why not?
Because I'm realizing I have one and it's highly embarrassing and you haven't heard it yet.
I have it. Exclusive!
So, I have had conversations online with internet strangers, shock and all, and usually women, sometimes men, and...
You know for sure that they're women you're talking to.
Nope, but I know for sure when they're men. Balance. And there was a guy I was talking to, and it was like sexy chat adjacent.
Like, here's sexy chat, and then it's like
Right.
somewhere over here.
Right. And in the sense that, like, we traded emails because he was older, and he wanted to show me pictures, and I was just like, alright, I've talked about paddling your ass, so whatever. And this is a dude with boobs. With, like, at least C cups. And he wasn't fat. He was tone. He was thin. And he just had, like them big-ass fake silicone jubblies. Because that's what he liked.
So he actually got implants.
He had implants.
So it wasn't like he smoked a lot of weed and he was producing a lot of estrogen
No.
and got tits.
No, he was wealthy. He had paid for them. And he had had his wife do photo shoots, like glamour shots of him. And that's what he decided to show me. I was not into that. But you know that thing you're doing when you're talking to someone online and you're bored and you just will, like, you won't go out of your way to keep the conversation going, but you'll just be like, occasional thumbs up emoji. And just see where this goes. So I did that, and
That was the invite for more pictures?
Pretty much. It was the invite for a lot. It was the invite for just like fuck it, I'll talk to this guy for a week. By the end of the week, I believe he lived in like Michigan or something. Someplace nowhere near, but he's just like, hey, fuck it, I have the money. So here's my offer, is what he told me. I'll come out there, we'll get a nice hotel, I'll take you to dinner, like we can do whatever you want, and you're going to just stay with me in the hotel for the weekend and beat my ass with a baseball bat. And because I'd been talking about dominant shit. So he was just like, oh yeah, I'm all on board for that. Like, you know, you'll come over, like, hit me with a golf club, call me a dirty slut, whatever, for $5,000.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I think that's better than any offer I ever got online.
Yeah.
The only offer I ever got, I don't think I told you this.
Good! We're learning things! Oh, wait,
YouTube always loves a story time.
Have you told them?
No.
Good.
No. So, you know, Yahoo chats back in the day, and being female, and was I 18 yet? Yeah, I think I was, actually. 17 or 18. Still weird. I think it was someone, he's taking the bird away.
Don't tell them I have the bird!
The bird is the word! Anyway, I talked to random people on the internet, like all teenagers did back then. You're distracted.
I misjudged where the head was, but I'm listening.
Okay, so random guys would talk to me, and there's one guy, can't remember his screen name for the life of me, I only talked to him for a little bit, but the dude, he like, was trying to like, act like my dom or something, and like, I never went there with him, but he was like, would you move to Wisconsin if I paid you $500 a month to live here and I could control what you wear and everything else? And I was like, no. He was a manager at a Walmart.
Okay.
I was like, I don't think your manager money can afford me, sorry. And also, nobody tells me what to wear.
Right. Like there's two parts to that. The one part is that $500 is not sugar baby money.
No, not even in 2006.
No. And, like, Walmart manager is not $500 a month money. Like, I mean, like, you're getting your rent paid for, I assume. If he gives you $500...
No, he was telling me to live with him. I'd be like his live-in slave or something.
Right.
Which I'm like... sketch.
Here's... Wendell? I think I named you Wendell.
Yeah, you
but here's the thing. So like before we were talking about like guys who just like give out dick pics online, just talking about amongst ourselves, and how it's just like
the notorious DICK.
It's notorious, it's everywhere, but we were debating whether or not it works. Like the whole just like if you throw out enough hooks in the line, you're gonna catch a fish. Whatever. Which I don't know if we really came to a conclusion on that.
I said it's gotta work for some of these guys where there's some crazy broad. You crazy broads out there need to stop showing your tits when some random dude shows them your dick.
Right.
Like, just stop that.
But extension to that is, so tons of guys out there show off their dicks. And other guys just will say shit like, just like, oh, come back to my place. It's like, oh, we're gonna have some fun, right? Like, whatever come-ons. People out there say, hey, come live in my basement and be my sex slave. What's the success rate on that?
I don't think this guy had a basement. He probably lived in a trailer.
No, he dug under the trailer.
Wisconsin, Walmart, $500 a month offer. Walmart Dom.
Now, okay, now he said $500 a month. Was there a sense that you could haggle?
No. I think he was on a budget.
Okay. Well, so that's his problem. You should have started lower. Well, I guess when your option is $500 a month and you've got nowhere else to go, you're not really gonna lowball that. Hey, $100 a month to just wear whatever I say, be my butt slave. Yeah.
He didn't say anything about the butt, but he did say slave, and I'm not.
Oh, honey, there's always a butt.
I'm a switch.
Switch, I know how to flick. Self-defense.
But like, nobody tells me what to wear. Ain't nobody.
You will wear Wendell. You will wear Wendell. There you go.
Give me a moment.
We've made an accomplishment.
What?
I've told you what to wear, and you are wearing him.
Oh, fuck you.
Behold Wendell. Behold him. Behold.
You're gonna get blurrier.
I am blurry. I don't know how to work this thing, because I'm not a cinematographer.
Neither am I. I just... Boop.
It's a good action shot.
Still using my ex's camera.
Yeah, it works great. I can see myself. I'm beautiful.
You're well lit with my ring
And this is what I'm touching. Tongue.
Tongue. It's wet.
She's lying.
Yeah, it's just dry and sandpapery. If you didn't know, I'm a cat.
She's lived with cats for too long. She's acquired their likes, their dislikes, their demeanors, their tongues. Happens to the worst of us.
Rough and sandpapery.
I've experienced that firsthand. Send help.
Send memes.
Please send memes. If the comments are not entirely memes to this video, I'll find you.
I think that's the one downside of YouTube. You can't put memes in the comments.
Can you put links?
You can put links.
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 You can make it work. ASCII. ASCII pictures. Memes. I mean, ASCII already comes with letter characters, so it's great. I think that works. ASCII gifs. In the comments. Teamwork.
Ask gifts.
Ask gifts.
S.
Sorry, ask gifts.
S. I'm still holding this stupid.
You are. You're much more committed to that than I am to Wendell. I love you, baby. He's there. Off camera.
Yeah, he's not saying that to me. He's saying that to the damn bird he just met. You know, we only been dating a little over a month, but he fell in love with the bird first.
Bird has sequins. Do you have sequins?
I do have sequins, bitch. I am fabulous.
Pause that video. We will be right back with sequins.
Not really.
Where's the video magic that gives us sequins? Where's that sequins filter, Instagram? Beautiful.
Why are you saying Instagram?
Filters.
Filters. Oh yeah, I guess true. Sure. I rarely use filters. Hi, Pickles.
I despise filters. On Instagram, Snapchat, anything.
Yeah, I don't use Snapchat. I'm too old for Snapchat. In my opinion. I'm 30 and I look at Snapchat and it's like, if I want to send you a stupid picture, I'll just text it to you.
I frankly think I'm too young for Snapchat and I'm 25, so there's your 5-year window. If you're outside of that, you're wrong.
He's in a 5-year window where he just like barely knows what MySpace is. He's like, didn't know.
I saw a MySpace once. Just one.
Just one.
It wasn't mine. False advertising.
You didn't even have a MySpace.
No.
I did. I was 15 when I got my MySpace. That's where Mushroom Destroyer started.
Yeah.
With my email and my MySpace.
But yeah, I needed to ask you, as a slight topic, because like I said, I have not brought an internet persona here. Was Mushroom Destroyer always... You mentioned one other. So you got Mushroom Destroyer, and what else?
He's gonna give my fucking 14-year-old very like, depressed, but I'm pretty. Goddess of Dark Hope. It only lasted...
I retract my hand.
It only lasted a year. It was my Google email. Yep. Or not Google. Yahoo.
Google wasn't invented yet.
And then I made my Hotmail, which I still use, and people give me shit about it. Yep.
Are you saying that if people have questions, comments, or concerns, they can send them to mushroomsdestroyer@ymail.com?
Ymail? What?
Isn't that you?
Hotmail.
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 See, I don't even know. I know nothing.
I also have a Gmail that I don't use, mostly.
Okay, so second question is, so you've got Mushroom Destroyer. Has it ever happened where you're trying to apply for, like, a new site or an online game or whatever that requires a username and that's been taken?
Never been taken, but character limits.
Ah, okay. So do you have a plan B?
Mushy Destroyer.
That does it?
Yep. It's always the character limit's always 15 letters.
Fair. No, I see that.
And Mushroom Destroyer is 18.
So for me, I have basically 2 usernames that I've switched between for many years. And the first one is Josh the Druid. Because
you would be a druid.
D&D nerd. And my first ever character was a druid. Because I love nature. And birds.
Birds.
Birds. This episode brought to you by birds. I swear to God, since we watched, I always have to think of the name. I've been adopting those mannerisms, and that's great for my heterosexuality.
Oh, honey. Oh, honey.
Had a point. So Josh the Druid, which was one, and the other one that I used because I was into, like, weird spirituality for a little bit was Rock Chakra. As in, like, a fancy rock that you can use to tell the future, and your chakras. So
Oh, I thought you were, like, making a play on words, like, of that, song, Rock Lobster!
That'd be a good one, too. Didn't. And the worst part about that is that no one has ever gotten that it's a spirituality thing. Fair. But people have usually thought it was a Naruto thing, because Rock Lee and tapping into your chakras to use ninja juice. I don't watch Naruto. Or Boruto, which is a thing. I don't understand it.
I'm surprised you never watched Naruto. I thought you would have, like, a Naruto phase.
I did. Like, when it came out. So, first season, yeah, that's my jam. Literally anything after that, little redhead douchebag, Sasuke's brother, nine-tailed fox, man with giant frog, and that's all I know about Naruto. Beyond the first season, so
I don't know that
those
much. Things. I only know when I see cosplay at anime conventions. So, I know Naruto. I know those little headband thingies.
Yeah.
I know he likes to run.
Okay, I know...
Ninja skills.
I know Valley Hidden in the Wind is his. And it's... Or no, Valley Hidden in the Leaves is his ninja school. There's Mist. Time?
I like how we're just going through Naruto stuff now.
I'm just curious how much of it I know, and if I will get crucified for not knowing it. So that's the fun part of it, the risk.
Like there might be a couple anime nerds that actually watch my videos, but I'm just thinking about people who actually watch my videos somewhat consistently. Maybe you'll get some new people, some stragglers.
I'm pulling them in through osmosis. We will bring in the nerds, and they will be mad. And I will possibly show up dead on your doorstep.
Just comment.
With a
fucking
kunai
die, you fucking imposter.
I'm the biggest Naruto fan. What's the redhead kid's name? Doesn't matter. Everything when after he showed up sucked. Fight me. Fight. Fight.
I did watch like 280 episodes of Bleach.
See, I feel like this is like the dividing line, is that like, no to Naruto, no to Dragon Ball Z, or not Cowboy Bebop, that's a short one. What's another long one?
Sailor Moon.
One Piece. Oh yeah, like yeah, no Naruto, no Dragon Ball Z. One Piece, I watched 500 episodes of it, you know.
I never watched a single episode of One Piece.
I tried.
Not a single one. But I watched 280 something episodes of Bleach. Because I had a broken leg. I never finished it after my leg healed. That was 5 years ago, almost.
See, that was one of those weird ones where because it was on Adult Swim, much like Metalocalypse and Futurama, all that stuff that was like, to me... Squidbillies, absolutely.
I loved Squidbillies.
Just stuff that when I was in high school and an Insomniac, I just saw little bits and pieces of all over the place. So, I cannot tell you any of the names of any of the characters of Bleach. I probably watched as many episodes as you did, scattered throughout the entire series.
You know what? I don't think I can name a single one right now either.
I was about to call...
I know there's the big-breasted lady.
The big-tittied, redheaded girl.
There's the lion.
The little one. There's green hat samurai
there's
master.
Some pink hair girl or something.
I don't know about that. There's Rukia, who's the one who got
black hair?
Yeah, who got held captive for like the first half of the show or something.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep, that's it. What we're both gonna give our best guesses right here as to main character, short orange hair, big sword, angry.
See, when I think orange hair, short-haired, angry character, I just keep thinking of Kyo from Fruits Basket.
Wait. No, I got it. I know it. It has come back to me. Give me your best guess. Give me your best anime protagonist name for the protagonist of Bleach.
I cannot think of his name.
First and last name.
Oh, see, that's not gonna fucking happen.
Best guess.
Fucky fuckface.
Correct. I believe it was Ichigo Kurosaki.
Oh, of course it was.
I don't know about Kurosaki.
I think you're right, actually.
Alright. What is the anime you've watched the most of them? Is it Bleach?
As far as an anime that has a shit ton of episodes,
Yes.
yeah, it was Bleach.
I'm curious about this because this is basically something that I happened upon, which I believe is very popular, at least in Japan. But I have never seen anyone else geek out about it. Do you know the anime either Detective Conan or Case Closed?
I've heard of Case Closed. I have not seen it.
When I was in high school, and when I was in that insomniac phase, and I realized that I could bring my laptop into my room at night and just watch whatever I wanted, I watched so much porn. Just oodles of porn.
I knew. Beat him to the punchline.
But I also spent most of my high school days watching Case Closed, which was the American name for Detective Conan, which is a show about a
a kid.
It's a show
like a 13-year-old detective or 14.
It is a show about a teenage detective who is at the top of his game and known throughout like all of Japan as being like the premier mystery solver who gets, I'm going to say, either a techno ray or a magic curse placed upon him, and he gets turned into like an 8-year-old kid, and he has to start out from the bottom with his new persona.
Started from the bottom, now we here.
Aiding a washed-up detective and his daughter, who was his friend and doesn't recognize him as the little boy Conan. I don't know. I only watched like 150 episodes of it, and then they ran out of dubs. And I gave up because I'm sad. I'm too sad to watch American stuff, and I'm not sad enough to watch Japanese voiced stuff. So I'm the worst of both worlds.
So we took a break, and my cat scratched his head.
Yeah, so like 10 seconds ago, I got that.
because he was trying to pet my cat and she rebelled.
So I'm clearly too hideous for video right now, so we're gonna have to call this to a close.
No!
I'm never too hideous for video. I'm always the exact same amount of hideous. Don't show it off!
I'm just petting you.
Okay. You're trying to show off my Harry Potter scar. It's embarrassing.
Doogie, scratched your face.
Keep going. You've got at least 10 more verses to go.
Nope.
It's a long song. It's not.
It is a long song. I played that in band in not high school. I wasn't in band in high school. Middle school.
Mm-hmm.
I think 6th grade, 7th grade. A little 12-year-old or 13-year-old me.
I don't think I learned anything useful on any instrument. I know hot cross buns.
Yeah!
On every instrument.
On a recorder.
Yeah. Recorder, harmonica, and trumpet.
Why was a recorder a thing? Like, I swear, like, almost everyone I talked to in elementary school had a
They
recorder.
cost $2.
They cost $5 when I was... Wait, I'm older than you too, so why were they charging $5 for a recorder?
Deflation.
Fucking scam.
The economy only works for one thing, and that's recorders. I have no idea how much they cost. I probably did not buy them my own. My parents did. Because
Yeah.
I'm spoiled.
He's a spoiled brat. I'm trying to think. I probably had to use my allowance on that. You know, the like $10, $15 I would get in a month, and then my dad would be like, if you want something, you have to buy it. I'm not gonna give you any more money. Are you like purposely trying to make yourself look herpaderp?
Yes. I'm trying to think if there's any chance I still have a recorder at home. I hope not.
I don't.
They're bad.
They are bad.
Mm.
You would think I might with all the shit I have in this apartment.
Yeah.
I have a shitty harmonica somewhere.
Same. I discovered my old one and then realized...
Where you literally just act like you're a jazz blues harmonica person. You just...
Yep.
It's all anybody ever does with it, except for maybe like John Popper.
Here's the thing. If you start your musical career on the harmonica or the recorder, you have no future. Give up your dreams. Start on the wrong foot and you'll never come back.
Oh my god, think of John Popper. He was on one of the podcasts I listened to, and they had him playing along with the I'm in love with the stripper, like doing a harmonica version of that. It was so great.
It's pretty good.
I gotta find that to show you, because that was great. It's on the Adam Carolla show.
Play the clip.
I'm not inserting shit, you bitch!
I will insert one thing into this video.
Your dick.
Give me that camera. Give me that camera.
No, bitch. We're not.
Exactly sexy enough for YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't stop posing. The second you stop posing, your fame dies. Don't let them see you're ugly.
I mean, this side's my good side. This side's okay.
Hmm. Everything's covered in hair.
I know.
I have hair sides.
We both struggle with... I have long hair, he just has a fro.
It's the perfect length to end up in my mouth at awkward times.
In my mouth.
I will admit something disgusting, which is the fact that... I don't know if this is disgusting. I'm not going to preface it. I already did. I used to have a very bad oral fixation, and I would chew on, like, bottle caps, or pretty much anything I could get my hands on, including, like, top of my shirt, and I would just destroy shirts. That I've gotten over. What I haven't gotten over is when my hair is just the right length, I'll just, like, be bored, not really sure what I'm doing, and then just all of a sudden I'm doing this, and my hair gets wet.
And then you complain about my hair getting in your mouth.
Yeah, it's not my hair.
Okay, you want to talk about oral fixations? Because I had one too, and I had to go to the doctor for it because my mom was concerned.
Do tell.
Because I used to chew up plastic straws to the point where I couldn't, like, suck through them. So I'd go through, like, 6 or 7 of them, and my mom was worried, like, it was some, like, weird habit or nervous habit or something.
Mm.
Yep.
My parents never checked, and they just let me shove entire shirts in my mouth.
I actually went to a doctor for it, which is surprising for my mother to actually care about something.
That's a weirdly specific thing to go to the doctor for, too, like...
Well, I mean, I guess she asked after we went to the doctor about my bladder. So it was like a second thought.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have bladder problems. And they try to tell me, oh, just don't give her caffeine. I was horrible when I was a kid. Like, I get made fun of all the time about it, and my family give me so much shit, and they'd be like, you can't have drinks if you're in the car at all. Because they didn't want to stop every 5-10 minutes so I could go pee. Yep. It was bad. It's still pretty bad.
Yeah. I had to pause the video.
Exactly. Because I literally pee before I tried to start this, and then 20 minutes later my bladder's like, hey bitch!
I think it's important to share my idea, which was that instead of just having to pee on your bladder's command, you have a small catheter which links up to a super soaker.
Oh my god, he was saying this earlier.
In the bathroom while she could not leave or tune me out. You take the catheter, attach it to a super soaker, and the super soaker shoots pee on, you know, passers-by, anyone you don't like, enemies, friends, anyone that the stream can reach.
See, he would be a victim of a lot of this.
I'm not saying that this is something that doesn't disadvantage me. I'm just saying it's just. Also, the super soaker does not have any holding mechanism. It doesn't pool the urine. It comes out when it is fed urine. So if you have to pee, you have to pick a target. And that helps you choose your friends and your enemies much more quickly than this just sitting around pandering, just hoping people like you, and then wondering if your friends are really going to stick through you in hard times.
Or
pee on them.
Or if you're just a cat, you can just mark your territory.
Pee on them.
That's what I would do. Just piss all over you.
Yes, that's the thing. When a cat marks the territory, they do the little just like chin bump. And that's how they know. And that's how you know they like you. If they were peeing on you, same effect. More
just
abrupt.
Stronger.
Yeah.
Just stronger odor.
And that's how they know they really like you. If your cats don't pee on you, they hate you. You heard it here first.
Oh, Pickles pissed on me when she was a kitten.
There you go.
She actually, okay,
There
when she started going in heat, she'd come up, like passive aggressively come up, sit on your lap, and then just pee on your lap. That happened 3 times. Before I gave her to my friend Amanda for a while, and then my friend Amanda got her fixed, and then I got my cat back later. A couple of years later. Long story short.
I didn't realize kittens go into heat.
Well, I mean, she was a year old.
Okay.
So she wasn't really a kitten anymore. She was a hot, sexy, adolescent cat.
Aren't we all? I've noticed the fact that I said, let's bring props. And I brought one prop that's really hard to stay in focus at any given time. And so he sat over here. And you brought the claw!
I offered him the claw. He's like, I don't want that. I was like, fine, bitch.
And
He grabbed one of my doll heads, and then he realized I put lights in it, and he thought it was just like, that hair is too realistic, and he couldn't tolerate it.
I don't want the competition.
I always hate my bangs like do this weird thing.
I hate this. I feel like my part just doesn't want to do anything. It just makes me look like a skunk.
He's got a lot of little baby hairs that just like kind of...
Every so often I'll get one good curl that's good to pull and it's springy.
All your curls are good to pull.
Giggity.
Yeah, dude, you really got your ass. You got a little blood pool going.
That leads to hemorrhaging. Hemorrhaging leads to death. Death leads to peace.
Peace in my mind. Doogie plays hard to get. She like...
Doogie plays hard to get, but she also plays, let me put my ass on your hand as many times as possible in a minute. She always wins that game.
You want to smell like my butt? Here you go. Yeah, she's been particularly fruity this last week though, because she basically did the same thing to me, but like mine was higher up so you can't see because it's in my hairline. But yeah, I literally laid my head back. I was on the phone with you actually, because I laid my head back because I was just like, ugh, because I'm just frustrated in my depression and stuff. And then Doogie literally went in my head, and I'm like, ah, fucking cat. Yep. Yeah, you're...
Cats are bastards.
But I love her.
Yeah.
The Pickles is sweet.
Oh, you've got good cats.
I tried to make him pick favorites before, but he won't do it.
No.
I think it's Pickles.
How rude. Don't put words in my mouth. You can put anything you want in my mouth except words. Subtle. Dusty.
It was in my mouth first. It can't be
That's
dusty.
an indirect kiss.
I mean, I was feeding him ice cream earlier, so there's a lot of indirect kisses.
That's 2 indirect kisses, guys. What is that?
No,
mean?
he might have like 15 spoons of ice cream. That's a lot of indirect
That's
kisses.
16 indirect kisses, guys. What does that mean? I don't know, girls.
He had plenty of direct kisses. Lots of them. I couldn't even keep count if I was trying.
Guys, that's 96 direct kisses and 16 indirect kisses. What does that mean? I don't know, girls.
Don't play coy. He's shy.
Don't poke me in the eye. Do not poke me in the eye.
It's okay. Hey, baby girl.
Do not mess with the man who sits on the Iron Throne with his comb of bone. That sounded like it was going to be a Game of Thrones reference, but it wasn't.
I've never watched Game of Thrones. I can't even say it right.
Game of Thrones
I have a speech impediment.
with Tyrion Lannister and all of the men of Stark's Keep.
Sometimes I slur my words and I sound like I'm drunk, but I don't drink.
Sometimes I slur my words and I sound like I'm drunk because I'm always drunk.
No.
Ha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
Ha-cha-cha-cha.
I must be very confident in myself to be doing a voice. I don't do voices well. I don't do accents.
I do voices.
That's what I have to live with.
He doesn't live with me.
I meant just like in life in general. That is a thing in my life.
It's a current thing in his life.
Mhm.
I mean, it's only been like a month and a handful of days.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm part of his life now.
Hell sneaks up on you fast. I say horrible things, and I feel regret.
Bitch. There you go.
And we're back. Did you enjoy that break? Did you take a pee? Should have taken a pee. You're back in the shit now.
Back in the shit again. See, now everything's gotta be metal because we were watching Metalocalypse.
Mhm.
Motherfucker!
Everything either has to be metal or mispronounced in a Scandinavian accent.
Lucius.
Fatum Vayaz Bevegash. Toki Wartooth. 2016. Oceans.
Wowzers. Or
Wowee.
Wowee. Oh, see, you're gonna give him screen time?
Yeah. People love Wendell.
Yeah, like a little gay pirate.
I'm trying to think what a gay pirate would say.
Arr.
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 Shiver me Gucci timbers. I had to think.
I didn't know Gucci made timber.
You know, they do. And those trees are fab.
Gucci does make all kinds of random shit, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Gucci will make a floor tile.
With their logo on it?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, that'd be expensive.
Everything Gucci makes is expensive.
Yeah.
See, even if I was rich, I wouldn't buy, like, designer stuff. Okay, except for there's one designer I actually do like, Moschino, because they do weird shit. But, like, I'm not bougie.
If I had all the money in the world for clothes, I would have one ridiculous couture outfit, one amazing hat, and jeans. Just jeans. Forever.
He's just not gonna wear shirts anymore, because he don't have to give a fuck.
Good catch. When you have money, no shirt, no shoes, no service does not apply to you.
I can service myself.
Thought.
What?
Uber Eats or your other food your other food delivery system of choice. Do you need to wear a shirt to pick up clothes for Uber Eats? Because, like, if they deny you, They're really denying your customer. And that customer did nothing wrong. I just showed up to McDonald's half naked. That's not their fault.
Wait, what's the question? Are you
Was there one?
At first I thought you were saying the person who ordered is naked or doesn't have anything, but you're saying the Uber?
That's the second question. The first question is...
I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of stories online of, like, food drivers arriving and people being naked or, like, half-dressed or...
Right. But is that better or worse than the food delivery person being naked or half-dressed? Both when they picked up the food and when they've delivered the food.
I don't... As just part of your job function, I don't think that's gonna work. I mean... Trying to think... No. I'm trying to think all the times I worked drive-thru. Oh my god!
Story time.
But I wasn't there for this story, but this is something that happened to one of my managers at McDonald's.
Secondhand story time.
Yeah, it's secondhand.
Jokes! We got them, folks!
So apparently someone in drive-thru was masturbating.
Gross.
Yeah. Like, when the manager came to give them their food.
That's a very quick story.
Yeah, I mean, he, like, threw their food at him and went, ah!
Yeah.
It was my gay manager.
Oh.
I love him. He was awesome. But in our story where a spider fell out of the ceiling and he goes, ah! There's a spider! You know, I went over and he goes, you saved my life, Nicole! You saved my life! I was like, he's like, oh my god, it was a brown fucking recluse!
Apparently snakes fell out of the ceiling at my work, which wasn't like just some like...
What, your current job?
No. My other laboratory job. I currently work in a laboratory. But I worked in a different laboratory. That was shit. And snakes fell from the ceiling. And there were radioactive spiders. Because that's a real thing, apparently.
It's like Indiana Jones in the Laboratory of Doom.
Indiana Jones in the poorly managed radioactive facility.
He was radioactive.
Uh-huh. I'm not anymore. It's sad.
It's good for me. I don't want cancer.
I don't have cancer. I just have a light buzz.
Did you just
I did just fart. But also, a small amount of radioactivity is healthy for you. Just a small amount.
He wants to be Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's healthy. One spider bite is a small amount of radioactivity. I rest my case, America. And Bosnia. I'm watching you.
Why Bosnia?
It was the first country I picked out of my mental hat.
I mean, there are a lot of Bosnians in St. Louis.
There are.
I have friends who are Bosnian. I have an ex-friend who is Bosnian. And I used to just sit here and listen to her, like, argue with her family in Bosnian. Or whatever language they speak.
I knew a couple Bosnian kids in high school. And I have one current friend, who's a very good friend of mine, who gets called out all the time on the street for being Bosnian. Like, people will just talk to her in Bosnian. Like, they'll just strike up conversations. She's one of them. She isn't. But all of the Bosnians think she's Bosnian. So...
It's a weird community. Like, not bad weird, just like... They just want to call each other out.
So I was gonna say, I'm Jewish, so I feel like that just gives me, like, the option to say whatever I want. Because I'm kind of a minority, a secret minority. But also all of the comedians are Jewish anyway, so I guess that doesn't work for comedy.
Yeah. A lot of Jewish comedians. You know, they run Hollywood.
Not just Hollywood. Lots of things.
I run this shit.
I own a small city in Cuba. That is just my Jew rights. You don't know which one.
I'm sorry, I revoked your Jew card the other night.
You did. Because I didn't want free food at various eating establishments for it being my
You
birthday.
said maybe!
You're gonna be the one that saves me, because after all... Cat.
Kitty interrupted. Doogie. I'm trying to keep her from knocking this camera over.
She's getting the light. She's getting the light. We're not in focus. Now we're in focus.
Pussy interrupted. Doogie, come to my claw.
There is a cat. She's jiggling the camera. Here she is now.
You know, because I have a tripod that I'm not using. I'm using a speaker. Oh my gosh, she wants to show her ass to the world.
Who's ready for buttholes? You're getting buttholes. And screams. Mostly screams. Readjust for Cat.
Trying to...
Cat, I readjusted for you. Where are you going?
Okay, she didn't get me that bad. It's a little... It's...
Is that another doogie injury?
'Tis but a flesh wound.
We're getting some sass today.
A bird in the hand.
Combo!
Bird in the hand. It's worth more than two in the bush.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever tried to get a bird in your hand? Even a parakeet. Any bird.
I had a bird in my hand that Pickles killed.
So a dead bird?
She brought it to me while I was on the toilet. Cats.
Did I ever have a bird in my hand? I've had bird shit in my hand.
Yeah, that happens. I had a bird shit on me when I was riding my bike.
Oh.
Multiple times. Because I ride my bike a lot. I don't trust you, bitch.
Have I told you my story about when I used to work with birds?
No, I didn't know you used to work with birds.
I used to work with birds when I was a small middle schooler. And there's a bird sanctuary a few miles
away. Not child labor?
It was volunteering.
Oh, okay.
So it's voluntary child labor.
Okay.
It isn't at all
legal.
Really. Kids like work.
Technicalities. Kids
like work. They've got small hands. They do good work with them. I like having tennis shoes. Anyway, I used to work with birds. And when you're a small child, or when you're a middle schooler, they had two options. One was talking to people and working a cash register. I didn't want to do that. So they kind of shrugged and said, alright, I guess you get to work hands-on with the birds, which made me wonder why anyone would choose the other thing.
God, this fucking cat.
Camera.
Catmera.
Falling over.
Get out of here, bitch.
Yeah, they got a titty shot. That's what YouTube really wants.
I'm not even wearing cleavage revealing, I'm just wearing a dress.
I'm not even wearing cleavage. I worked with birds. And when you work behind the scenes in a bird place, you get to clean bird shit off the walls. Because birds shit everywhere. And it's all white, and it's all disgusting. And it gets wet, and then you just have little white pools that you have to sop up. But the funner stuff was getting to clean up rat carcasses. Because they left many tiny rat carcasses all over the place. Which leads me to my story, which...
Did you make a necklace out of the rat carcasses?
Missed opportunities. That moment when you realized you just had an option in life and you let it go. I guess I'm gonna buy rat carcasses, but they're not special. Rat carcasses. And most of them were just littered around the perches of the various birds. And now this was a sort of like a more raptor place. What does it mean when a bird's a raptor?
Like vultures and stuff?
Yeah, pretty much. Carnivorous birds. So we had like falcons and hawks and eagles and owls and shit. So it was actually very cool.
Is this where your love of falcons came from?
Yeah. I knew some falcons. They were good guys. But the best bird I ever had to clean up for was Liberty. Which, as you can guess, Liberty was a bald eagle. You might not guess Liberty was a bald eagle with one eye. Because shit happens in the wild. The problem with that is that Liberty the one-eyed bald eagle didn't like being sneaked up on. And it's very easy to sneak up on a one-eyed bald eagle. Especially when you're a small child being thrown into a cage with a bald eagle being told to clean up all the rat carcasses, scattered all around the cage in a 360-degree pattern around the eagle, while you were having to wander around on your little child hands and knees, picking up rat carcasses, trying not to scare the eagle who you're out of the line of vision of. I scared the eagle. She freaked out. And bald eagles are big. I did not like Liberty. I was a terrified small child who almost got attacked by an eagle under adult supervision.
If that isn't America for you, I don't know what is.
That's freedom.
Liberty.
Being caged with a bald eagle.
Liberty and justice for all, motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought that was the finale. We're back! There are many things that I'm treating as breaks, despite having sat in front of the camera for like 2 seconds doing technical things.
Oh, it's not really a break at all.
Nope.
It's just literally me restarting it because it will stop on its own. Because, you know, most vlogging cameras, you could go like 22 to 25 minutes if I'm judging off anything other YouTubers I watch say with their cameras, but my camera doesn't go that long. It'll turn off anywhere between 14 and 16 minutes, and I'll be like, in the middle of doing a video, so I just like to preemptively, like, if I see it coming up, I'll be like, bloop, bloop, just restart it, because I'm editing anyway, so who cares?
Yeah.
Man, this fucking, feel me, like, right here, it doesn't look red, but it fucking hurts. Bitch just dragged a claw on my fucking...
Yeah, that's visible. It's the tiny ones that get you.
It's like a paper cut, but a claw in my fucking face.
Sad.
Sad. You can see my cat's a screamer.
Aren't we all?
I was actually gonna do a scream and I got froggy.
I was surprised that I beat you.
You know, sometimes my throat just tries to close up on me.
So, we talked about this because we're both very, very funny improv people with just a natural passion for just finding the randomness and heightening it and turning into games and just, you know, making something bigger. So we talked about just having random content generation with just random content buttons. I have an app called Parrot, and we're going to find a random word and talk about that.
Oh, so now you're pulling... I like how I pulled up web pages on my phone, but he's gonna be the,
I have tools for this.
hashtag tools.
Are you ready?
Sure.
The word is tail.
Shake a tail feather.
We did it. For more quality content, keep watching.
Doogie
We're not going away.
Ooh.
He was on my shoulder for a hot minute.
Just for a minute or two.
A hot minute.
He was on my head before. He didn't... Oh, I guess he didn't because he's an ornament. I have other birds that have like little clippy things. I actually I had these little ravens, like these little baby ravens. I put hair clips on them, and then I just went to work with ravens in my hair. Crazy bird lady. Ha!
Did the ravens like that? Did they behave?
I mean, they mostly stayed in my hair. Hi, Pickle. Hi.
We have another guest.
She's just staring at me with her big ass eyes. You want to come up? Nope. She says no. I don't try to pick her up if she starts backing up because she's a big ass cat. She's like part Maine Coon.
She'll destroy you.
She's a mutt with some Maine Coon in her. She's got a little muscle going on.
Oh.
She's a sweetheart though.
She's just the biggest, shiniest marble eyes.
Yeah, she looks like an alien that's about to eat your face. I just like keep caressing this little hand.
See, I thought you were caressing the bird. Because the bird is actually fluffy and nice. And instead you're caressing the hard, dead hand of a drowned pirate.
Well, I mean, as a depressed individual, I feel closer to death than anything else.
You know, I think this does say something because I just randomly said props. So we picked out props. And, like, I think it's pretty easy to see even from just this angle. There's some shit floating around in this apartment.
Yeah.
So we just picked random props. I picked a nice bird. And that's what my soul is.
Sparkly, fabulous, and feathers and beads. I can see it.
Yeah.
I'm just dead on the inside.
No, it's practical. You're a practical person. You don't need meat holding you back.
Yeah, fuck my meat.
That's only the third time you said that today. No, it's because you're eating chicken.
Yeah, we had kebabs.
Yeah.
Meat sticks. The cat's back down here. Hi, Pickle. I'm just trying to pet you, bitch. She's acting all scared. Like I'm gonna... What?
She's camera shy.
I don't understand. She's being weird.
She wants the bird, but you can't have the bird. You're a rake. You've become a rake.
I'm gonna rake you.
I'm a leaf in the wind.
Essential.
Wind. So you tried to turn that into a kiss, but it was a whistle, not a kissel.
Whew, bitch.
Oh no! Wendell.
Eat your floofy ass hair. Are you smelling the bird's butt?
No.
Its tail?
I'm
Call
just
back.
turning him into...
Call back.
Did you ever watch Pee-wee's Playhouse?
Yes! Yes,
Because
I
that's our
watched...
secret code word.
This cat is looking at us like we're fucking insane. Because we are.
No, she wants the bird. She is following the bird, and now she stopped. And she's just staring into space and nothing.
Should have known better.
Cats.
This cat likes feathers and rope.
Well, I feel like I've said "don't we all" too many times already.
Don't we all?
But I'm not gonna feel bad about it because I think you've licked that hand too many times.
It's not gonna get sanitized either.
No, you're sanitizing it with your tongue.
Yeah, you know, just natural bacteria like a dog.
Yeah. Saliva is antibacterial. Maybe.
I look so ghostly white in comparison to you. You actually have like some color here. And I look like a fucking ghost.
I mean, I did put bronzer on. And also just change my race by like 2 degrees down. You gotta look up to the camera. Race comes in degrees. Knowledge. Find out yours on racedegree.com.
23andMe that shit. I'm like broadly European is what came up a lot on mine. So, you know, I'm just a Euro fuck with like a little bit of Spanish in me that...
They told me I didn't add up to 23. I only got 12. Does that mean anything? Probably not.
You're a few chromosomes short of a human.
What am I? Who am I?
You're Enigma!
You can't say that on TV.
Enigma? Oh, you're trying to make it seem like I'm saying something worse.
Uh-huh. This isn't TV.
Of course, everyone's like some 0.02% sub-Saharan African. Yep.
I don't think that matters. I'm pretty sure that's like an error. Or, well, no, I guess if it's African, that's like where we all came from. Out of
yeah, back when we were fucking the when we were just a giant landmass.
You said 2 different things there that don't add up to one correct thing.
Don't try to correct my science.
I know science.
Yeah, mostly.
Not correct science, but science.
I know some science, but I'm more like psychology.
Do the science.
Do the science.
I will rate you on a scale of 1 to 5.
These are bones. Fake bones.
2.
They're bones.
No, fake bones? 3.
Yeah, they're plastic.
Yeah.
Plastique.
What's plastic made of?
Petroleum.
4.
Yeah, bitch!
You did it.
Science! Bill, 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 Bill!
I'm just a Bill. Yes, I'm only a Bill. The science guy.
You're gonna Schoolhouse Rock that shit? I remember.
Schoolhouse rocking out with our cocks out. Not a phrase. I
wonder if kids these days get exposed to Schoolhouse Rock, or like, do they give a fuck?
Probably.
Because like that was exciting for us.
Yeah.
Like education cartoons. Like if you're gonna feed us education, put it in cartoon form, or like give us a crazy guy. Like Bill Nye the Science Guy. Like those were our favorite days in science class when we get a substitute teacher and they would just play Bill Nye the Science Guy.
My 2 thoughts on that are, 1, like the modern day kid just wants you to shut up and put them in front of a video of some kind. So I think they'd be okay with that. The other thing is apparently like kids today aren't as into the 2D stuff. Like they want that, like now that because they're growing up with both 2D to some degree but also a lot of 3D. Just like the fully modeled animations. And so I don't know if Schoolhouse Rock would be too nothing to them.
I don't know if it would catch their interest, especially since like if you go look at it, like it's kind of like muted color and
yeah,
like I don't know if they'd be excited about an educational message like conjunction junction, what's your function? I don't give a fuck.
Conjunction's important. Picking up words and pooping out phrases. totally the line. But no, yeah, it's like Bugs Bunny era stuff almost. And it's like I want to say that you should be better than that. You should care about like the past and like where media has been, but at the same time it's like, for me, if I see anything black and white, I kind of roll my eyes a little bit, because that's too far for me.
Yeah, kinda. Unless, I mean, Arsenic and Old Lace was kind of funny.
At some point, I need to show you the movie Wizards.
But I need to show you Death Becomes Her.
That's your homework for today.
Yeah.
2 movies. Before we make the next video. That might be 10 minutes from now.
I mean, my battery's dying anyway, so we're just gonna, like, close this out, because I think we've been talking enough anyway. I got enough shit to edit together. This
episode brought to you by Wendell. He has opinions. Do you?
We kinda do. I mean, do they matter? Probably not.
We say things.
We said a lot of things. Probably not the most appropriate things.
No.
Bye, y'all. Subscribe if you want, because I post some random fucking shit.